Hello and welcome to the first ever Bannerlord mod showcase. And I thought, what better way to start our showcases than this? It is called Screamerlord. It allows you to control your entire army with voice commands. And you can say things like, infantry, kill them all, or horsemen, run them down, or archers, stop shooting. I wish there was one that allowed me to be a better commander, but maybe this will actually help me out, who knows. Anyway, we do have a link in the description, so if you'd like to check it out, there is one there. But first, I would like to introduce you to Raid Shadow Legends, a free-to-play dark fantasy RPG for mobile devices and PC. This video is kindly sponsored by the developers. The way it plays reminds me of old school RPGs, and it's extra fun because crossplay between devices is available. That means you can play with your friends no matter if they're playing on mobile or PC. I want to show you what the game is all about. Here we are in the hub area, and we're going to do one of my favorite things in Raid Shadow Legends, summoning a new champion. We got this knight looking guy this time. You know how much I love medieval knights, and maybe days. Let's have a look at some of the other champions that I've already unlocked. Here in the tavern, you can also upgrade your champions by sacrificing weaker ones, and also by having them drink beer. There are lots of game modes available, including PvP, clan battles with friends, and the campaign. Right now I want to show you how fun the campaign is by jumping right in. Now that we're in a campaign level, you can see for yourself that the dark fantasy graphics style is a great fit. My 4 champions will no doubt wreck some face. That's what you get. And here's the kicker. You can get free stuff every day for 180 days just by logging in. You just have to collect it from your inbox, including energy refills, silver, gems, and most importantly, a free legendary champion. This one right here. I can't wait to add her to my team. Play Raid Shadow Legends now through the link in the description and you will get 100,000 silver, 50 gems, 1 energy refill, and another free champion, the Adjudicator. Hope you folks will enjoy the game, links in the description. Alright, so as you can see, we're currently in a battle with some looters. Now, of course, this is using my other save, my main playthrough to demonstrate this mod. And technically, it's not even a mod for the game itself. Technically, it is a mod for a third-party program known as Voice Attack. And that is going to help me very, very much here. So here we go. Let's try some of our voice commands, shall we? Cavalry, follow me.
On my flank!
There you go. We're having the cavalry follow me now. Infantry, shield wall.
Shields forward!
And look at that. I literally do not have to press a thing. I do not have to press a thing. It is so incredibly fast. Infantry, hold here.
Warrior, move out!
I'm a little bit, shall we say, I'm a little bit stiff when it comes to giving commands at the moment, but this is just amazing. I have a massive smile on my face when I am doing this right now. Cavalry, charge. And there you go. You literally just tell your cavalry to charge straight on in there. And again, I have forgotten my archers, but that's absolutely fine. It really is. And also bear in mind that while I am commentating, it is maybe going to think of things that I'm not actually saying. So for example, if I were to say, archers, get out of bed in the morning and make breakfast. They're not going to do anything. Obviously, they're not going to do anything. But the point is that if I do mention archers, then the voice attack program will detect what I'm saying, and it will basically say, oh no, that's an unrecognized command. Sorry about that. Yes. But anyway, towards the end of the video, you will see that I will be demonstrating how to install this mod as well. And there are 2 different versions of Voice Attack as well. Voice Attack has a trial version, which you can literally download for free, and that limits you to about 20 commands, which I think is probably more than enough to get most of the benefit from the Screamerlord mod itself. However, if you want to support the development of Voice Attack, then you can purchase it for $10. It is not very expensive at all, and it will then allow you to have, as far as I'm aware, up to 80 or up to 50 commands. 50 to 80, I'm not entirely sure on that, but the point is that I just have a massive smile on my face doing these battles, even against looters. I mean, obviously they're so incredibly simple to take out, but it's just so much fun to give commands to your units in this way. And I have been attempting to find the last opponent for my current faction here. Well, I finally got into a battle with one of these caravans. This should be a little bit more difficult than fighting those looters. Infantry, hold here. And boom, there you go. Infantry, shield wall. Yeah, and again, I'm a bit stiff. You don't necessarily have to be that stiff when giving your commands, but I literally am just wanting to make sure that everything works as intended. Cavalry, follow me. There you go. Yeah, sometimes it will not do that, but you can train your computer because generally there is speech recognition software installed on Windows 10 PCs, and what you can do is there we go. See, I'm doing it. I'm doing it with the keys. I'm doing it with the keys. Infantry, hold here. There we go. We're gonna get them over there. But yes, you can train your computer to be better at recognizing commands by running it through the speech recognition training program, and that is available to every single person with Windows 10 installed, and then it's going to be easier to make it work. It's going to be actually pretty fantastic. Archers, hold here. And there we go. We're going to get the archers to hold over here, and I'm actually wondering, let's do some other commands here. Archers, loose. They're holding fire. That's not actually what I wanted to do. I wanted to put them into a loose formation. Let me see if I can make that work again. Archers, start firing. Yeah, so they're going to fire at will now, which is good. But we want them... See, now, here's the thing. I want to put them into a loose formation. I wonder whether I can do that. Archers, loose formation. There you go. There you go. There's a whole bunch of different commands here. It is absolutely fantastic. Archers, hold here. There we go. We're going to get the archers to hold over here because we really want them to come over. And we also want to make sure that our cavalry is ready too. Horse archers, follow me. There we go. And we're going to get the horse archers to follow me. And bear in mind that I'm not using the keys whatsoever. I personally feel like that is just such an incredible feeling. And I actually knew about this mod for quite some time. Did not install it or anything like that. Didn't even try it out. I just really was a bit worried that it might not really pick things up. Sometimes it won't, but that is literally just because I am speaking incorrectly in terms of the command itself. For example, if I were to say archers hold position here, that doesn't work, and it actually tells me on a little window that voice attack has which command is going to be unrecognized and which command is going to be going through appropriately. So you can learn very, very fast what kind of commands are going to work for you. Cavalry, charge. There you go, we can tell the cavalry to charge now. And bear in mind that because I am of course commentating quite a bit, voice attack is being like, oh, I'm not recognizing all of what you're saying, thank you. But yeah, obviously for you, if you're not commentating, it is going to be an absolute blast. And you're going to be waking your neighbors up late at night when you shout, infantry, kill them all. There you go. Yeah, so that's the thing. It thought I said inventory. That could just literally be a case of me not speaking correctly. But yeah, again, I should probably train my computer a little bit better to recognize these commands some more. And that's exactly the point. That is what you can do. You can literally just go and you can be like, oh, okay, yeah, so I'm going to train my computer. You just have to, I've done that, I think, once or twice to try and recognize what I'm saying. And for the most part, it actually is very, very accurate. And what you can do is basically, when you're running the speech recognition program, it gives you various phrases that you will be able to say, and then Windows 10 will recognize it or not, as the case may be, and then your computer is going to get used to hearing the sound of your voice. It's going to hear what kind of speech pattern you have, and so on. We're probably going to be touching a little bit on that in the later portion of the video when I actually show you the installation process. And I think we'll have one more fight to round this off in a different environment this time. So let me see. Cavalry, follow me.
Stay close.
Infantry, hold here.
One man, move.
Ooh, I love it. I love it. Absolutely love it. And it is so amazing to not have to use any of the keys and things like that. And yeah, you know, keys are probably going to be... I'm not entirely sure if I could say more accurate, because as I say, I am commentating still at the time, and it is obviously going to be picking it up a little bit here and there. But if you're not going to be commentating, I think that this is maybe going to be more accurate and indeed faster. It is quite clearly much faster than using the keys would be. But yeah, it is, in my opinion, superior to using the keys, because it just gives you that real immersive feeling. It is, as I say, my first battle with the voice attack program and the Screamerlord mod installed, I was grinning from ear to ear. I literally was having an absolute whale of a time, and I actually do need to shut my face actually a little bit, and let's get the archers to come over here, shall we? So let me see if I can do that. Archers, hold here.
Arrow, forward.
Archers, loose formation.
Spread the field.
There you go. It's just so cool, you know? It gives you that, it's just so exciting. I don't know. I think that this is probably one of the best mods. I mean, that's the thing. It's not really a mod for the game itself. It is a set of voice commands that integrate with the game. So it is really a fantastic effort by the mod creator, and I would highly recommend downloading it and seeing what's going on. It is so... I don't even know. I don't even know. It is so fun. It really is. Alright, so yeah, I guess we'll just say, everyone, charge.
Give 'em hell.
And there you go. Everyone is going to charge. Bear in mind that you can also use synonyms as well. So, for example, on the download page, it has an example here, which basically says, you know, you could say, for example, ranged units, hold fire. Does that work? Ranged units, hold fire. There you go. So that's the thing. I need to stop talking for a little bit of time in between commands. And obviously, if you are not commentating, it's going to be very much more accurate. I have never seen it be inaccurate while I have been doing my little battles off screen without recording. So I've never seen it be inaccurate at that point. And there it is, a victory for us once again. Of course, using the Screamerlord mod, I really just cannot get enough of being able to command your units with your voice. It is so... I don't even know what to say. It's just so incredibly fun. I'm not going to be taking anyone here apart from these guys, I guess. There you go. Alright, so yeah, I guess that is a pretty decent idea of what you're going to be getting with the Screamerlord mod. There is a link in the description to download it. There's also a link to Voice Attack to download that. And now let's move on to the installation portion of the video. Alright, so the first thing that you want to do is, of course, navigate to the link in the description, and that will take you to the Screamerlord download page. So this is it right here, and if you see, there are some files that you can download, and you're going to need to be logged in for this. I've already downloaded them, so nothing really to worry about here. But you can also use the mod manager if you so desire, but I personally do not like mod managers that much because I prefer to have the most control over my installations and things. So I generally just tend to do manual download. And this is the file that you're going to get. And when you open it up, this is what you have. You have Screamerlord 0.61. So if you open this up, then you'll see that there are actually some instructions here if you need those, but we obviously don't need those. And then what you can do is you'll take a full version or the trial version, dependent on which version of voice attack you have. Because I have the full version of voice attack, I will be using this. And here we have it. This is Screamerlord. I currently have the full version installed, as you can see right here, which is 0.61. Now, how do you get the files from Screamerlord itself? And this is, by the way, just the zip folder. What you want to do is you want to unzip this and then take the other file away from the zip and put them into somewhere else. So put them into your desktop or into your documents or something like that. And as you can see, it's currently not recognizing any of my commands because I'm just speaking to you. Anyway, so what you want to do is then you want to hold Alt and press I. And as you can see, I have already directed my files to the Screamerlord 0.61 folder, and if you then select full version 0.61 if you're on the full version of voice attack, or the trial version 0.5 if you're on the trial version. And then as soon as you click on that, then you will gain this, the Screamerlord full version 0.61 or the trial version. And as soon as you've done that, then you can do everything that I've done in the video previously, which is fantastic. It really is an amazing mod and certainly something that I think I will probably be using going forward. But before I end this episode off here, we are going to take a look at how you actually set up your speech recognition for Windows 10. So if you see here, I have my speech recognition settings. You can go through Control Panel, as you can see here. So if you use Windows key plus S, so if you hold down Windows key and then press S, then you will gain the ability to search your computer for something. That's how I usually get to a control panel, because Windows 10 is kind of weird in that regard, and I generally think that's the easiest way. But if you want to go there a different way, then you can of course do that. So anyway, control panel, ease of access, and then speech recognition. So you can now access speech recognition. You can set up your microphone, or you can train your computer to understand you better. Now, generally, this is what you would like to do before you start using voice attack. This is going to be the thing that will enable voice attack to know exactly what you're saying when you're saying it in the game. So, for example, if I were to now say, speech is the main way people bond and learn from each other. And as you can see, the computer has basically been like, oh, okay, you said the thing. So that's exactly why, the training progression is now going along. The way we speak affects the way we communicate with each other. On the telephone, in films, and on radio, television, and the internet. And so on. So that's basically what you have to do. You just have to go through all of the training here. They will probably give you a secondary, more advanced training after this. And if you go through all of that, then your computer should be able to recognize what you're saying much more accurately. Then once that is done, all you do, obviously, you should probably set up your microphone beforehand if you don't already have a microphone set up, and otherwise, then you will go and train your computer, and then you can start speech recognition. And I can even start speech recognition, and then I can say things like open Chrome or something like that, and then it will actually do that, which is really, really cool in my opinion. And you can start using it in Bannerlord. So yeah, I hope you have a whole bunch of fun with voice attack if you decide to download the Screamerlord mod. And otherwise, I hope this has been helpful. I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.